Welcome back. It's your host GF. Is it 2004 here? Young GF. It's good to change it up sometimes. So I still got it. Hey man, what can you do? So the NFL Championship Week recap. Only 2 games, and now there's only one left. Let's start in Philly. I knew the blowout was coming, but didn't want to say anything. The record is what it is. It's Jaden Daniels had an unbelievable year, but no rookie. If Patrick Mahomes and Brady couldn't do it, this kid's not going to do it. He went as far as he could go. You're not going to the Super Bowl. And 55-23, anyone out there that rips Nick Sirianni, a.k.a. ugly version of my brother, but 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, he's going to lose again, but Dick Vermeil, 0-1, 1980. Andy Reid, who's about to win his 3rd, he went 0-1 in 2004. Speaking of 2004, this guy's gone to 2. So, Eagles fans, just football fans in general, shut the fuck up. Stop being spoiled fans. It's hard to win the fucking thing. Go look at my Cowboys. Didn't get him. We'll see what happens. No man's land. And we got the Eagles in front of us, and now Jaden Daniels. Oh, with Dan Quinn, who used to be our defensive coordinator. So, be happy with what you have. Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown. And I'm looking at the stats here. They did it again. Saquon, 15 carries, 118, 3 TDs, home run hitter. A.J. Brown, pump the brakes with A.J. Brown. He doesn't have to have a big game every game. It's the decoy factor. That's how everyone else eats. O-line, Saquon, Devontae, Goddard, tight end, A.J. Brown. You spread it out. You don't know where they're going. That's why they're in the Super Bowl for the 2nd time in 3 years. And they're set up for the future. Can the defense hold? We'll find out. But A.J. Brown, 6 catches, 96 yards, TD, good for him. And they're going to the dance, and it will be a rematch again because let's get into the main event game. The Bills at the Chiefs. I got a lot of Bills fans, friends, family. 32-29. I said Chiefs by 3. That's kind of an easy call. I'm going to say Chiefs by 3 against the Eagles again. Josh Allen, not the problem. Did it again. James Cook, what an unbelievable effort. To get hit by 2 guys filled in by Nick Bolton and stretch across, unbelievable. Mac Hollins, a special teamer, a number 4 receiver, bounced around on Trent McDuffie, Pro Bowler. Those are the plays that matter. The Bills defense, they got a turnover. They did the best they could. But at the end of the day, you can't give up 32 points and think you're going to beat Patrick Mahomes. Speaking of Mahomes, 18 of 26, 245 yards, TD, rushing TDs, the 4th downs. He knows when to run. He's a killer. He's got the Brady, the Jordan. He has what the all-time greats have. But he's got more. Don't compare him to Michael Jordan. Come on now. He's got the defense. He's got Andy Reid. The weapons aren't amazing on the outside, but he's got enough of them. Could be a little Smith-Schuster. Could be a little bit of DeAndre Hopkins. It doesn't matter. Travis Kelce had 2 catches, 19 yards. Same thing what I said about A.J. Brown. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. He's in there. He's a decoy. They have to double team him. So Travis Kelce took it for the team. Everyone else gets to eat, and they win. But let's just get to a couple of plays, guys. I'm not a conspiracy theorist that, they want the Chiefs and all that. That is a loser's mentality. I don't care who my friends are, anyone. I'm not trying to fucking rub this in, but you're a loser if you think that. That's not what I want. Kids or anyone that watches this, that's nonsense, all right? The Chiefs and Mahomes are the best. Did Michael Jordan hear this? Of course he did. Did Brady hear this? Of course he did. It's called crybaby bitches, why their team can't get over the hump because of self-inflicted wounds. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm on a roll now. Dalton Kincaid, you choked, buddy. And these idiots on TV, that's a hard catch? That's a hard catch? Really? That's like me smashing a 5 or a 6. That's an easy catch. It's a loaf of bread in the sky, you fucking morons. Hey, I'm not piling on the kid. He had a great rookie year. But you got to call it like it is. Andrews choked, Kincaid choked. Tight end and tight end. And it went the Bills' way 2 weeks ago or whatever last week against the Ravens, and it bit him in the ass. What the fuck do you want Josh Allen more to do on that? His weapons aren't his supporting cast, his coaching staff isn't as good as Kansas City. So lay off Josh Allen. I keep telling Bills Nation, Bills Mafia, listen to the Cowboy fan who bent you guys over back in the day. Because that's all I have left, guys. You're going to win a Super Bowl with this guy. This guy is a winner. I don't think you have to fire Sean McDermott. Because, again, don't be spoiled, Bills Mafia. You think it's easy to get to this point? Once again, do I got to reference the boys? Do I got to reference teams that are shittier than the Cowboys? Wake up. When you're that close, the Ravens and the Bills, you do nothing but line up week 1. Same roster. Take your cuts at it. The difference is you can't have all the fumbles, self-inflicted wounds. And those fumbles, they recovered them all. But still, stop blaming the refs. I will say one thing. That should have been incomplete. That was an incomplete pass. All the other stuff is nonsense. Face masks went both ways. Missed calls are going to happen on both sides. Stop being fucking children, all right? Stop blaming the refs. The Bills are close, but they're still making a few too many mistakes, and that's why they're not getting over the hump. Because when you're the best team going for an unprecedented NFL record, 3rd straight Super Bowl, the margin of error is so razor thin, and the Bills know that, and they're making a couple too many mistakes. The short yardage was terrible all that. Josh Allen, what's with the fucking hut? Steps out and to the left. Jalen Hurts, boom, in. No, there's no hop, step, and going out. Nobody wants to talk about that because you guys are looking for excuses and to blame the ref. Stop doing that. But that play, Worthy and the guy, when it's a simultaneous catch, it's going to the receiver. So if you don't know the rule, I just taught you. The problem is neither of them, you can catch it, have possession, and it hits the grass, and it's still a catch. They both had it, and it wasn't secure. Hits the ground, incomplete. So the refs got that one wrong, and I'll admit it. That's the one that the Chiefs got. But it's the second quarter. Really? That was nothing else happened in the 3rd quarter or 4th quarter. Josh Allen, the Bills defense didn't hold them to a field goal to make it 32-29. 2 minutes and change on the clock. 2-minute warning, timeouts. You should have won the game. And if Dalton Kincaid makes that play, minimum, they're going to overtime. They're probably going to win with that momentum. So there is nobody to blame. Amari Cooper, though, I would get rid of him. I'm sorry for that money. What did I tell you guys? Doesn't show up in the big games. 3 catches for what? 30 yards? They're all kind of little possession receiver catches, but they didn't target him a lot. But that's the next step. Keon Coleman's a rook. Listen to me. I don't need this now. I'll tell Bills Nation how they're going to win. Shakir, not going anywhere. James Cook in his prime still has a few more years at that Pro Bowl level. Kincaid and Knox, you keep him in there. You don't think Dalton Kincaid is going to come back stronger? He will, all right? But it's that Amari Cooper spot. I'm not blaming Amari Cooper for the loss. I'm just saying he's not the big-time receiver that the Bills need right now. Coleman's a young rookie. He's going to be in his 2nd year. Get rid of Cooper, save the money, and go get a solid veteran. I'm just thinking of a Mike Evans. Not that he's available, but that's the upgrade you need on Amari Cooper. Beef up your defense, stay healthy, and you guys can win a Super Bowl. You got to stay healthy. If you're not healthy, it's difficult. Look at no Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Might have cost them. So my message to the Ravens and the Bills, and more importantly, even the Bengals. The Bengals, you build your D, you got the parts on offense. But the Ravens and the Bills, you're right there. A solid draft, an in-season trade to see what you need. You got your eyes on one team and one team only, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs, and you'll hunt them down. But for right now, tip your hat. Stop complaining. Stop with the ref bullshit. I'm going to tip my hat to the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes, who's chasing down the GOAT Tom Brady. Pump the brakes on Mahomes over Brady. Not yet, but he's steering, and he's in the driver's seat, and I think he has a great chance to do it. Super Bowl, I think it's going to be, again, what was it, 38-35? I think it could be the exact same score again. And again, just like the Niners went down twice and they were worthy Super Bowl champions, the Eagles are going to go down twice, worthy Super Bowl champions, because there's only one Jordan in the Bulls. And right now, these other teams, your Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks, your Sundin against the Devils in hockey, whatever you want to call it. John Elway in the 80s, you're not going to beat Montana and the Niners. They have a better overall team. But that doesn't mean you start firing guys and panicking because you might not be in that position. So keep chopping wood, and we'll see you next year.